Most men believe their enemies are outside of them. They blame competitors, bad luck, betrayal, politics, the economy, or circumstances. But Niccolo Machiavelli understood a darker truth. The greatest enemy is often hidden within. It wakes up with you every morning. It follows you everywhere. It whispers excuses when discipline is required. It offers comfort when growth demands discomfort. And if you do not recognize it, it will quietly destroy your future while convincing you that everything is fine. Look around. Most people are not controlled by kings, governments, or powerful men. They are controlled by habits they refuse to conquer. They are controlled by cravings, distractions, laziness, weakness, and emotional impulses. They say they want success, but their actions worship comfort. They say they want power, but they surrender their attention to meaningless entertainment. They say they want respect, but they cannot even keep promises they make to themselves. Understand this. Every habit you repeat is casting a vote for the person you will become. Every excuse is a brick added to your prison. Every wasted hour is a piece of your potential being buried alive. The world does not reward intentions. It rewards behavior. And behavior is built from habits. Your health is no different. A weak body creates a weak mind. A tired body creates a tired spirit. A neglected body slowly steals confidence without asking permission. Men talk about ambition while poisoning themselves with poor discipline. They dream of domination while lacking the energy to dominate their own daily routine. And then there is hustle, not empty busyness, not pretending to work. Real hustle. Relentless forward movement. The ability to execute when motivation disappears. The ability to continue when nobody is watching. The ability to build while others complain. The harsh reality is simple. If you do not control your habits, health, and hustle, they will eventually control you. They will decide your future without your consent. So, before we continue, write this in the comments. I rule my habits. Not tomorrow, not next week, today, because the moment you stop being a prisoner of your impulses is the moment your real power begins. Habit is your hidden master. Your habits are not small. They are silent rulers. They decide how you think, how you move, how you react, and how far you rise. A man does not fall in one dramatic moment. He falls slowly, through repeated weakness disguised as comfort. One skipped workout, one wasted night, one uncontrolled craving, one excuse repeated until it becomes identity. This is how power dies quietly. Machiavelli would never trust a man who cannot command himself, because the man who cannot govern his own routine will always be governed by someone else's agenda. Your phone will command you. Your appetite will command you. Your mood will command you. Your fears will command you. And while you call it freedom, you are actually living under invisible occupation. You must become suspicious of every habit that makes you softer. Every action should be questioned like a potential traitor. Does this make me sharper? Does this make me stronger? Does this move me closer to control? Or does it secretly weaken my mind while giving me temporary pleasure? Weak men chase pleasure first and pay the price later. Powerful men pay the price first and collect dominance later. That is the separation. That is the cold line between those who are used by life and those who bend life through discipline. Do not wait to feel ready. Readiness is often laziness wearing a cleaner mask. Begin while uncomfortable. Begin while tired. Begin while your old self begs for one more easy day. Your future does not care about your excuses. It only responds to repeated action. Train your habits like soldiers. Punish disorder. Reward discipline. Remove temptations before they become battles. Build routines that make weakness inconvenient and strength automatic. Because one day, your habits will either crown you or bury you. Comment this now. Discipline commands me. Your health is your first empire. Your body is not just flesh. It is your first empire. Before you command money, people, influence, or opportunity, you must command the machine that carries your mind. A man who neglects his health, is negotiating with weakness every single day. He may speak of ambition, but his tired eyes expose him. He may dream of power, but his breath, posture, energy, and discipline reveal the truth. Machiavelli understood that appearance matters, but appearance without strength is a costume. You cannot fake real vitality. People feel it when you enter a room. They sense whether you carry force or fatigue. They notice whether your presence is sharp or drained. Health is silent authority. It makes your voice heavier, your decisions cleaner, your patience deeper, and your confidence colder. Do not treat your body like a slave and expect it to serve you like a king. Feed it garbage, and it will give you fog. Avoid movement, and it will give you weakness. Destroy your sleep, and it will poison your judgment. Ignore your health long enough, and your own body becomes a prison you built with pleasure. This is where dark psychology becomes simple. A tired man is easier to control. A distracted man is easier to sell to. A weak man is easier to intimidate. A sick routine creates a sick mindset. And once your energy collapses, your enemies do not need to defeat you. You defeat yourself before the battle begins. So become dangerous in the most basic way. Sleep like your future depends on it, because it does. Train even when your mood is absent. Eat like a man building a weapon, not feeding an addiction. Walk with posture. Breathe with control. Carry yourself like someone who refuses to decay quietly. Your health is not vanity. It is strategy. It is preparation. It is war before war. The world respects energy because energy creates execution, and execution creates power. Never say you want dominance while treating your body like an afterthought. The body keeps score. The mirror keeps score. The world keeps score. Take control now, before weakness becomes your normal. Comment this phrase, "My body serves my power." Because when your health becomes disciplined, your mind becomes sharper, your presence becomes heavier, and your hustle becomes unstoppable. Hustle without control is just noise. Hustle is not running everywhere with a desperate face. Hustle is not posting motivational quotes while your real work remains untouched. Hustle is not staying busy so you can avoid being honest about your weakness. True hustle is controlled aggression. It is focused movement. It is the cold ability to put your energy where it creates power, not where it creates attention. Many men confuse motion with progress. They wake up late, rush through chaos, answer everyone, chase every distraction, and call it hard work. But a wise man does not worship activity. He studies results. Machiavelli would ask one brutal question: what did your effort actually conquer today? If the answer is nothing, then your hustle is theater. You must become ruthless with your time. Every hour must have an owner. Every task must have a reason. Every action must move you closer to strength, money, skill, health, influence, or freedom. Anything else is decoration, and decoration does not build empires. The world is full of men who are tired but not effective, exhausted but not elevated, stressed but not strategic. They work like servants because they never learned to think like rulers. They give their strongest hours to other people's emergencies, then give their weakest minutes to their own dreams. This is how a man becomes useful to everyone except himself. Your hustle must be protected like territory. Do not let small minds invade it with gossip. Do not let lazy friends infect it with comfort. Do not let pleasure steal the hours that were meant to sharpen your future. When you sit to work, work like a man being watched by his destiny. No excuses, no wandering, no emotional bargaining. There is dark power in consistency. People fear the man who keeps showing up. They may mock him early. They may ignore him quietly, but over time, repetition becomes reputation. Discipline becomes intimidation. Results become a language everyone understands. You do not need to announce your grind. Let your improvement disturb them. Let your silence create questions. Let your progress make them uncomfortable. A controlled hustler does not beg for recognition. He builds until recognition becomes unavoidable. But remember this: hustle without health destroys you. Health without habits fades. Habits without hustle become empty rituals. The three must move together like soldiers under one command. Your habits create structure. Your health creates energy. Your hustle creates expansion. That is how you become difficult to stop. So stop romanticizing pressure. Stop calling chaos ambition. Stop burning yourself for applause. Build with precision. Move with purpose. Execute with patience. Become the man who does not waste motion. Comment this now. My hustle builds my empire. And when the world notices, do not slow down. Attention is not the finish line. It is another test. Keep building while they talk. Keep moving while they stare. Power belongs to the man who remains hungry. Because once your work becomes controlled, your future stops being a wish and starts becoming a weapon. Discipline is the language of power. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is protection. It protects your future from your moods, your hunger from your comfort, your ambition from your excuses, and your power from the weak version of you that still wants to survive inside your skin. Every man has two selves. One seeks ease, the other seeks empire. One wants sleep when work is waiting. One wants pleasure when sacrifice is required. One wants attention when silence would build more strength. The side you feed becomes the ruler. Machiavelli would not ask what you desire. Desire is cheap. Every weak man desires greatness. He would ask what you are willing to control. Your mouth, your appetite, your schedule, your anger, your distractions, your impulses, your circle, your body, your time. Because power is never given to the man who wants everything but governs nothing. Look closely at your day. It is either a training ground or a trap. The first hour after waking tells the truth. Do you rise with command, or do you surrender to your phone like a servant checking orders? Do you move your body, or do you negotiate with laziness? Do you prepare your mind, or do you let noise invade it before your purpose speaks? Small moments are not small. They are secret elections. Every choice votes for king or slave. Every repeated act strengthens one identity and weakens another. This is why discipline feels painful at first. You are not just changing behavior. You are overthrowing an old ruler. The old self will resist. It will speak in your own voice. It will say, rest today, start tomorrow. You deserve comfort. You have time. Nobody will know, but you will know. And the mind always records betrayal. Every broken promise makes self-respect weaker. Every completed promise makes self-respect harder, colder, heavier. That is why disciplined men carry a different presence. They do not need to shout. Their control speaks before their mouth opens. Their posture says they have suffered privately and did not collapse. Their eyes say they have denied themselves easy pleasures and gained a harder edge. Their silence says they are not available for foolishness. If you want dark power, stop begging motivation to visit you. Motivation is a guest. Discipline is a weapon locked in your hand. Use it when you are tired. Use it when you are angry. Use it when no one believes in you. Use it when progress is invisible, especially then. Invisible progress is where dangerous men are formed. Control your environment. Remove what weakens you before it seduces you. Do not keep poison near you and brag about willpower. That is not strength. That is arrogance. A strategist does not fight unnecessary wars. He designs conditions where victory becomes easier and defeat becomes expensive. Set rules. No phone before purpose. No food that dulls the body. No people who mock growth. No nights wasted for temporary escape. No promises spoken unless they will be honored. No complaining without action. No ambition without structure. Comment this phrase: I obey my power. Say it like a command, not a wish. Because your discipline will decide whether your life becomes evidence of strength or evidence of wasted potential. The world is watching less than you think, but life is measuring everything. Your habits, your health, your hustle, your reactions, your private decisions. Nothing disappears. Everything compounds. So become the man who cannot be bribed by comfort. Become loyal to the version of you that deserves respect. Discipline is how you stop being controlled and start controlling your destiny. Starve the weak pattern. Every weakness has a pattern. It does not attack randomly. It waits for the same hour, the same emotion, the same loneliness, the same boredom, the same stress. Then it enters like a familiar thief. You think you are making a fresh choice, but most of the time, you are obeying an old script. This is why a man must study himself like an enemy nation. Know where you break. Know what triggers your laziness. Know what situations make you overeat, overspend, overreact, overthink, or disappear from your own mission. Machiavelli would tell you that the ruler who ignores internal rebellion will lose the kingdom from within. Your bad habits are not accidents, they are rebellions. Your cravings are not harmless, they are negotiations with defeat. Your excuses are not explanations. They are propaganda designed to protect your weakness from execution. So stop treating weakness politely. Do not debate with it. Do not ask it why it exists. Observe it, expose it, and cut its supply lines. If your weakness feeds on late nights, guard your nights. If it feeds on toxic people, reduce access. If it feeds on your phone, remove the device from your hand before it removes purpose from your mind. If it feeds on stress, build rituals that calm you without corrupting you. Power is not only what you add, power is also what you eliminate. A dangerous man is not dangerous because he has endless options. He is dangerous because he has removed the options that make him weak. He has fewer escape doors, fewer distractions, fewer lies, fewer emotional leaks. His life becomes narrow but sharper, quiet but heavier. Most men fail because they keep feeding the very thing they claim to hate. They hate being broke, yet feed laziness. They hate being unhealthy, yet feed appetite. They hate being ignored, yet feed average behavior. They hate being controlled, yet feed every impulse that makes control impossible. This is not bad luck. This is loyalty to weakness. You must transfer loyalty. Become loyal to your strength, loyal to your future, loyal to the man you are building in private. When comfort asks for your obedience, betray it. When old patterns ask for another chance, deny them. When your weaker self begs for mercy, give it structure, not sympathy. This is cold. But transformation is cold. You cannot become untouchable while protecting the version of you that made you vulnerable. You cannot become powerful while negotiating with habits that steal your force. At some point, you must decide that peace with weakness is war against your destiny. Comment this now: I starve my weakness. And mean it, because the moment you stop feeding the pattern, it begins to die. At first, it screams, then it bargains, then it fades. And one day, the thing that used to control you becomes a memory you no longer recognize. That is when you understand real self-command. Your habits become cleaner, your health becomes stronger, your hustle becomes focused, your presence becomes colder. People may not know what changed, but they will feel the difference. You will move with less desperation, speak with less noise, work with more precision, refuse with more ease. This is how power is created, not through fantasy, not through rage, through repeated refusals, through strategic self-denial, through starving everything that cannot come with you to the next level. Choose the hard path daily until the easy path feels shameful. Then you will not need discipline to chase power. You will become disciplined power itself without apology forever. Build a routine that makes you unbreakable. Your routine is either training you for power or training you for weakness. There is no neutral day. Every morning shapes your mind. Every night either repairs you or ruins you. Every repeated action sends a message to your nervous system about who is in command. Most men wake up without orders, move without purpose, eat without discipline, work without strategy, and sleep without reflection. Then they wonder why life keeps defeating them with the same weapons. A man without routine is easy to invade. Distraction enters him quickly. Pressure breaks him easily. Temptation redirects him quietly, because there is no structure guarding the gates. But a man with a disciplined routine becomes harder to influence. He already knows what must be done. He does not ask his feelings for permission. He does not negotiate with every mood. He moves because the system moves him. Machiavelli understood the value of order. A kingdom survives when its laws are stronger than its emotions. Your life is the same. Your routine is your personal law. Without it, impulse becomes king. With it, discipline takes the throne. Start with your mornings. Do not begin like a servant. Do not wake up and immediately give your mind to the world. No scrolling, no random noise, no feeding your attention to people who have not earned it. Rise with control. Hydrate, move, breathe, think, plan. Let your first hour prove that you own yourself. Then protect your body. Train it even when you feel ordinary. Stretch it, strengthen it, feed it with intention. A strong routine does not require perfection. It requires obedience. You do not need an emotional ceremony. You need repetition. Repetition turns difficulty into identity. Identity turns discipline into instinct. Your work block must become sacred. When it is time to build, build. Cut the excuses. Silence the distractions. Close the doors. Put your phone away. Attack the task until it is wounded, then finished. This is where weak men lose themselves. They touch the work, then escape. They start, then wander. They pretend effort is the same as execution. It is not. Execution means completion. At night, review yourself like a strategist reviewing a battlefield. What did you conquer? Where did you leak energy? What habit betrayed you? What choice strengthened you? Do not hate yourself for failure. Study it. A fool repeats pain. A dangerous man extracts intelligence from it. Comment this phrase: "My routine builds my power." Say it because routine is not boring. Routine is domination repeated until it looks normal. Routine is how you remove luck from your growth. Routine is how you stop depending on motivation. Routine is how you become predictable to your mission and unpredictable to your enemies. The world wants you reactive. It wants you tired, distracted, addicted, confused, and emotionally available for every useless demand. Your routine is rebellion. It says, my energy has a purpose. My body has standards. My time has guards. My mind has a ruler. Do not create a routine that impresses people. Create one that defeats the old you. Make it simple enough to follow and strong enough to transform you. Wake at a controlled time. Train. Eat with discipline. Work deeply. Learn daily. Reflect honestly. Sleep with respect. Repeat until the results become impossible to ignore. This is how you become unbreakable, not by being intense once, by being consistent when intensity disappears, not by promising greatness loudly, by proving loyalty privately, not by chasing a perfect life, by building a controlled life. And when your routine becomes stronger than your excuses, something changes. You stop waiting for the right mood. You stop fearing discomfort. You stop asking others to understand your path. You become colder, calmer, harder to shake. People may call you distant. Let them. Distance is often the price of direction. A man who masters his routine masters his momentum. A man who masters his momentum becomes difficult to stop, and a man who cannot be stopped eventually becomes impossible to ignore. Protect your energy like a kingdom. Your energy is not unlimited. Treat it like treasure. Treat it like territory. Treat it like a kingdom surrounded by thieves. Because the world does not always steal your power with open violence. Sometimes it steals it through useless conversations, emotional drama, fake urgency, cheap entertainment, weak friendships, late nights, bad food, endless scrolling, and silent self-betrayal. By the time you realize what happened, your day is gone, your mind is foggy, your body is tired, and your hustle has become a memory instead of a mission. A powerful man understands energy before effort. He knows that work without energy becomes sloppy. Discipline without energy becomes resentment. Ambition without energy becomes fantasy. You cannot build an empire with a drained nervous system and a distracted mind. You cannot become dangerous while giving your best attention to people who only bring noise. You cannot become respected while allowing every emotion, message, craving, and invitation to pull you away from your purpose. Machiavelli would tell you to guard the gates. In politics, the ruler who allows every stranger into the palace eventually loses control of the throne. In life, the man who allows every distraction into his mind eventually loses control of his future. Your attention is the gate. Your energy is the army. Your discipline is the law. If the gate is open, the army becomes weak and the law becomes meaningless. So learn to say no without guilt. No to conversations that lower you. No to food that dulls you. No to habits that weaken your body. No to people who only remember you when they need something. No to entertainment that turns your sharp mind into soft clay. No to emotional wars that do not deserve your blood. This is not arrogance. This is survival. The man who cannot protect his energy will always be used by stronger agendas. Someone will use his time. Someone will use his attention. Someone will use his emotions. Someone will use his weakness. And he will call it kindness, loyalty, or being available. When the truth is darker, he is leaking power because he has no boundaries. Boundaries are not walls of hate. They are walls of order. They tell the world, my life has value, my time has a price, my peace has security, my body has standards, my mission has priority. A man without boundaries becomes public property. A man with boundaries becomes difficult to access, difficult to distract, and difficult to control. Comment this now. My energy is sacred. Mean it. Because once your energy becomes sacred, your choices become cleaner. You stop wasting your best hours on low-value people. You stop feeding your stress with habits that create more stress. You stop confusing exhaustion with honor. You stop mistaking chaos for ambition. There is dark power in being unavailable to weakness. When gossip calls, you do not answer. When laziness invites you, you decline. When old patterns knock, you keep the door closed. When pleasure offers a quick escape, you remember the cost. Every refusal strengthens your command. Every boundary sharpens your identity. Protect your sleep like a weapon. Protect your mornings like a throne. Protect your training like a duty. Protect your deep work like sacred ground. Protect your silence like gold. Do not explain your standards to people committed to misunderstanding them. Let them talk. Let them judge. Let them call you changed. You are changed. That is the point. Most people want access to your energy, not responsibility for your future. They will enjoy your attention, but they will not pay for your consequences. They will distract you, then sleep peacefully while you carry the cost. Understand this clearly. Every yes has a price. Every no has power. Choose accordingly. The more disciplined your energy becomes, the more dangerous your hustle becomes. You stop working from panic and start working from command. You stop chasing everything and start targeting what matters. You stop reacting like a servant and start moving like a ruler. Your habits become aligned. Your health becomes protected. Your hustle becomes focused. This is when people begin to feel your presence differently. You are not louder, but heavier. You are not colder for cruelty, but colder for clarity. You are not distant because you hate people, but because you finally respect your mission. And mission demands sacrifice. Do not let temporary comfort rob permanent power. Do not let emotional hunger destroy strategic patience. Do not let weak environments normalize weak behavior. You are not here to be endlessly available. You are here to become undeniable. So guard your kingdom, guard your body, guard your schedule, guard your mind. Guard your hunger, guard your silence. The world can only control what you leave unprotected. And once you protect your energy with ruthless discipline, life stops draining you and starts obeying your direction.